Jim Jones just revealed exactly why he has serious issues with Mase, saying he saw Mase treat Cameron like trash once the fame and money started rolling in. This all went down on the Respectfully podcast with Justin LeBoy, and it's got the whole internet buzzing. According to Jim Jones, he was always there for Cameron when things got rough, but Mase, on the other hand, started changing after his career took off. I'm about to play that clip for you, so listen closely, and then I'll come back with my thoughts. Let's get into it.
I watched Mase shit on Cam and everybody around him.
Wow.
A bitch like all the time. You heard? Like I was there the whole time, but I was Cam's man. You heard? Cam and Mase were so-called best friends, grew up together, and R.I.P. Huddy. Like I was there for everything. That's one thing that people can't never say, is that I wasn't there for every single thing.
What was your problem with Mase? Like, how did that all happen? Because that was Cam, man, like you said.
Cam enemies were my enemies. Okay. Anybody Cam didn't like, I didn't like. And I already see how he was handling Cam, so I definitely didn't like him. You dig? And then I seen how much love Cam had for him and how Cam was jumping out the window for him, which a friend should and shit. Like, being overprotective, making sure nothing happened. Like, he was trying his best to make sure that Mase stayed as safe as possible. But Mase had got that money and lost his motherfucking mind, as he's supposed to, man. He grew up in a kid that doesn't have what most of us had. He was probably more or less fortunate than most of us. Didn't have the sneakers, didn't have all that shit coming up. So
now that you see Cam and Mase together having their own show, how did that shit make you feel when you seen them come together after everything you did?
I seen crazy as shit happen. I know brothers that shot brothers and shit like that. So for friends to get back after a world of whatever they went through, it's not surprising to me and shit like that. But I see they don't talk about the days of being shit on, you heard?
Yeah.
So Jim Jones just painted a picture of how Cameron was always looking out for Mase and doing everything he could to make sure his boy stayed safe and good. But Jim said it all started to go downhill when Mase got rich and lost his mind. It's clear that Jim Jones hasn't been feeling Mase for a while. And actually in the 2023 interview, Jim Jones said, "I don't care for Mase too much. Tell Mase to go say some prayers." Listening to Jim Jones talk about his relationship with Cameron and Mase really highlights the ugly side of fame and how it can change people, especially when money and success come into the picture. It's incredibly hard to accept when somebody you once considered family turns their back on you after achieving success. Now, no disrespect to Mase at all. He hasn't had the chance to respond to Jim Jones yet, and I'm sure he has a lot to say in his own version of what happened. But one thing is clear. Fame and success can often change people. Now, if you thought this story was crazy, you don't want to miss the next video where Mase himself breaks down how flexing too much caused all that tension with Cameron back in the day. Yeah, y'all heard that right, and everything Mase says lines up perfectly with what Jim Jones said in this video. Click the video on the screen to check that out. And make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.